What is up to the people YouTubes? There is a harsh shadow on this side of my face because the sun's like right over there. And also there's a lake right behind me, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is super random. But I just wanted to wish everyone a happy new year, and I hope everyone had a happy holiday, whatever you celebrate, Christmas, Hanukkah, whatever in general. Hope you had an awesome break if you don't celebrate anything. But I kind of want to make this video today because I just realized I haven't made a video for the channel in a while. I've mainly been focused on a lot of things this semester at my university. By the way, I'm at a lake. I think I just said that. I'm at a lake by my university. It's like my university is like right over there, and I like coming to this spot whenever I just want to cleanse my soul and just be out with nature and whatnot. Just a nice little area to be at and just to be one with nature. I think I just said that. I'm really repetitive today, but anyways, I wanted to make this video because I wanted to kind of talk about 2017 in general, at least for me personally, how 2017 went for me and what I plan on, what my goals are for 2018. Also, I want to kind of have an official like video stating like what I want in 2018, and then when I look back for at the end of 2018, I'll be like, oh, okay, I did this, I did this, I did that. Because someone, a buddy of mine, or my old roommate's friend who's also into filmmaking, he made a video for 2016 and it was like, oh, what do you want to do for 2017? And I was like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do that. And I did a couple things on this list, which I still want to work on for 2018. But yeah, let's just talk about 2017. This is going to be a very informal video, by the way. So 2017 was a very interesting year. It kind of sucked a little bit. Not like worldwide it sucked. For me personally, it's a year I'm definitely going to look back on and be like, wow, I did that. And as a result, numerous doors have opened. So to start off 2017, just kind of notable things that happened. I directed my first short film within college, which was very educational and taught me a lot about the short film making process. I'm cracking my knuckles and stuff like that. Taught me a lot about that. Taught me about what I'm going to do for the future within short films and where I need to go directing wise, storytelling wise, and it just definitely taught me a lot. Afterwards, let's see, what else did I do? I learned a little bit more about how to be on my own, because being in college, you have to learn, how to be on your own, how to get your own food, how to cook your own food and whatnot, which I've already do a pretty decent job at. But this summer, I was pretty much alone for the summer of 2017 because I got an apartment in San Francisco with a couple roommates, but they lived in LA, so they didn't officially move in until school actually started. So I spent a lot of time on the road, spent a lot of time on the train, traveling between work and whatnot. This 2017 was also a grind as well. Like, living in San Francisco, just in California in general, is very expensive, and you have to work a lot to live here. And that's something that I do often, and which is a reason why I don't post as much as I want to on this channel. But working and being on my own, I'm honestly not alone anymore. My roommate's moved in. But what else? This was a very stressful semester for me, and was the most stressful semester. And hopefully, I don't know. Well, I mean, I survived it. So basically, what happened was I took a bunch of cinema classes, or just classes in general at my university. I worked a lot, and then I had a fellowship at a place called the Bay Area Video Coalition, which they taught us how to make videos and how to work together and whatnot, which I knew a lot of already. But I don't know, this place was really cool, and I'll talk more about that later as well. I also was a part of an internship as well, which is through the Bay Area Video Coalition. And then also worrying about my own filmmaking adventures and endeavors. There's a lot that I was doing this semester. A lot of school, a lot of work. I don't know if anyone really knows this on my channel, but I do a lot of freelance video editing, which means people approach me and are like, hey, I want you to edit this video for me. I'm like, oh, cool, here's the price of how much I would do it for, and then we'll go from there. So that's what I do. I do a lot of that as well. But one thing I really want to talk about for 2017 is my film. I don't know if anyone's seen it yet, but my film, You. So this was a film that I made because an outside organization came to my school. It's called Campus Movie Festival, or Campus Movie Fest. They came to my school and approached the school with a challenge. Basically, the challenge was, what can you make in a week? And I was like, challenge accepted. So, and it was super annoying because the week that they actually came was a very stressful week because I had like 3 essays I needed to do, and I was like, this is awesome. And so I only really had 2 free days to film this video. So a week prior, or when I first received the challenge, I was like, all right, when I have time, I need to plan to the very minute of how I want to do this. So, I wish I brought my idea book, but my idea book, I wrote a bunch of storyboards for how I wanted to film that video. I wrote down lines of what I wanted to say throughout the video. So if you guys haven't seen the video, I'll post a link down below. But essentially, it's a video about how it's an expressionistic, almost documentary film where it expresses what it feels like to be a filmmaker within today's society, and correlating that with how it feels to lose weight. Because that is another thing that I did this year. I lost a lot of weight. I lost like 25-ish pounds? About 25 pounds, which may not be a lot for many people, but that's a lot to me, because I've always been a little bit chunky, and I still am a little bit chunky, but I lost a lot of weight, and I've reevaluated my eating habits and whatnot, so that's pretty cool. But during the process, I'm just like, man, dude, this sucks. This really sucks. And it's one of those things where if you just give up, then you're not going to achieve your goal, you know? And same thing with filmmaking. If you give up, if you want to be a director, if you want to be a filmmaker, if you want to be a video editor, you know, within your life, I'm talking to a lot of you YouTubers out there, because I know a lot of you want to be filmmakers as well, which is awesome, but you gotta be persistent. You gotta look at your goal or have an idea of where you want to go and go to it. So that's where I got my idea for the film, and it won the film festival. That film, along with 3 other films, so a total of 4 films, won a Campus Movie Festival. And as a result, we're all going to Atlanta, Georgia for a conference called Terminus 2018. And I was like, whoa, like, this is my first conference I'm ever going to go to. And this is the first film festival I ever won. And over there, it's going to be really cool. I'm going to be able to talk to a bunch of different young filmmakers. There's going to be companies like Google, Adobe, Marvel, Disney, a bunch of different companies are going to go over there. So I'm just going to be like, hey, here's my card. You know, this is what I can do for the company type thing. So that's going to be really cool. I'm also going to be a part of a Q&A over there. I'm like, wow, that's really awesome. And another thing that happened was my film was also selected to go to Cannes 2018, CANES 2018. I hope I say that right. Cannes. It's in France, so it's another film festival, and I've honestly never. I'm a filmmaker and I haven't even heard of it, but apparently it's a very prestigious film festival, and I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of hate for that. But yeah, it's very prestigious. It's in France, so you know that means it's automatically fancy, but there's going to be a little section for short filmmakers, and I'll be like, I'm in that section. And then you also get to go and watch a bunch of the selected films for Cannes 2018. So that's going to be really awesome. Hopefully I'll go, because there's some funding issues that we need to work out over there. But we'll see. But the film You is just, I wasn't even going to make that film because I was super stressed out. I'm like, do I really want to do this? And then I kind of thought to myself, I was like, well, what if I win? Then screw it. I'll just do it. So I did it, and I won. Now I'm going to 2 things, or I've been invited to 2 things. One I'm definitely going to. Yeah, that was really awesome. And so that gets me into what I want to work on for 2018. I want to be a more essentially, I want to start working on more solid short films, because I worked on one in the beginning of 2017, and then I worked on You, and I've done a bunch of other like mini short films throughout the way. But I want to get into more short films, because filmmaking is really fun. It's really stressful, but it's really fun. The whole creative process, you know, writing scripts, doing storyboards and whatnot. It's very fun for me. And then shooting it is another issue, because it's like you have everything in your head, and then you're like, okay, I want to execute it now. So I want to do a lot more short films, preferably something that's over 5 minutes long, because that's been short films I've been making recently. But definitely short films that will make people that just flew over me. Short films like people will watch and be like, wow, how do they do that? Or they had such good ideas, I want to make my own short films, because that'll be something I really want to do. I want to encourage people to make their own short films, to be their own filmmakers. And another thing I want to do is teach. So at the fellowship that I was a part of, they taught us how to make films and whatnot. And for the most part, I already knew. So in that class, I was probably the most experienced person there besides the actual instructor. So I was like, hey, give me a job. I love to teach people. So they're like, yeah, totally. Give us your information and whatnot. I was like, ah. So I have an interview early January to teach my own class, or to be a teacher's assistant for a class, basically for after-school filmmakers, after-school high schoolers, and I'll teach them how to make films, which would be really cool, and that'll be really awesome to put on my resume. Be like, yo, I taught people how to make films and whatnot, and that's another career path I would like to go into. After my whole filmmaking endeavors, whatever I do after college, I would love to teach. So I would love to keep on going to school, get my master's, possibly get a PhD, so I'm able to teach this stuff to the little childrens. Teaching will be awesome. Short films will be awesome. Lucasfilms. Okay, so whoever saw Star Wars, that's a very touchy subject for me. The Last Jedi. I liked it because it was Star Wars, but there's just some stuff that I was like, you did that in that movie. But anyways, let's not get into that too much. But I love Star Wars as a company, and for those of you who didn't know this, but Lucasfilms is actually that way in San Francisco. It's that way. My finger's pointing that way. It's that way. That way. Lucasfilm. I don't know what. There's a couple different headquarters for Lucasfilms or LucasArts in general, but that's one of them. And they have a bunch of different internships that they're offering for the summer of 2018. So I'm just like, yes. And there's a production internship that they're offering, which basically will teach you everything, like storyboarding, production, and post-production. I'm just like, oh, wow. Another thing I want to get into in 2018 is to make connections, a lot more connections, because you can't really go anywhere without making connections. One thing I really want to do as well is actually take my freelancing business and expand it a lot more to maybe an actual profession, because that'll be another thing that will be interesting. Freelancing. It's very not stable work, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, because I've done pretty well at freelancing. I just kind of want to be a more official freelancer. I'm realizing how long this video is going on for, but you know, this will just be an official official video that I can look back on and be like, yo, this is stuff I want to do. That's some pretty decent things I want to do. Do well in school as well. That's always a plus. Hopefully I'll graduate on time. I do well in school. I do really good. A's and B's, mostly A's. Yeah, don't want to brag, but mostly A's. It's just at my university, classes are very impacted, which means, you know, it'll be a lot harder to get into my classes, my cinema classes specifically. My phone keeps ringing. So just want to get my classes I actually need to get to graduate. Personal lives. I don't really want to talk too much about my personal life on here, but just you know, just keep on hanging out with the right people, because I have some amazing friends, a lot of amazing people that I hang out with. Just keep it up, man. Keep it up. Also expand friendships and whatnot. Expand social networks and expand friendships. You know, I don't know where I'm going with that, but like, be with people who you want to be with, I guess, essentially. Yeah, that's about it. Yeah, just do well in filmmaking, do well in school, do well in your personal life, and yeah, that'll be about it. I'm at a lake, if I didn't mention that. Look at that lake. See, there's a bridge over there, right? All right, over there. There's a bridge. I like running over there. I used to run early in the summer this route where my apartment's way the hell over there, and I'd run all the way around to the bridge, tap it, and then I'll just go back. That harsh shadow is still there. I can see it in my monitor right there. Anyways, another thing I guess I would like to do is have better equipment, because I love the Canon 70D, but I need a 4K camera now, because I am also I didn't mention this either, sorry, I'm so all over the place, but I'm working on a series for the channel called How to Be a Filmmaker, or I'm gonna do a lot of how-to things eventually, and it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna be doing 3 parts: pre-production, production, and post-production, and that kind of goes in line with the whole I want to teach thing, because, you know, there's like 7,000 people subscribed to this channel, 5 million people have watched my content, and I want to teach all of them how to be a filmmaker and how to do their own films, or I want to teach them what I've learned in the past. Also, I want to get new equipment, because I've recently got a new computer that will be in the mail soon, and I will do a video on that, because I'm super excited about that. I need a 4K camera. I just mentioned that, because, again, love the Canon 70D. I need a 4K camera, though, for I'm thinking the Sony A7S II or Mark II, I think. Anyways, yeah, just better stuff. But alrighty, this video is long enough, so I'm probably gonna go. Bridge, water, prettiness. There's a bird that just went by. I keep on slapping myself a lot. But yeah, so now I'm talking to you, Alex. Have a good year for 2018. I hope you get everything that you want and possibly a little bit more. And now I'm talking to everyone else. I hope everyone has a magnificent 2018. I hope you've had a magnificent 2017. Yeah, and have a good New Year's and all that good stuff. So I'm probably gonna shut this video off now because it's going on really long. And yeah, all right. Well, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.